It is the 5th of January, and my 3 sons have all gone back to their own places. Tristan back up to Calgary, and Wyatt and Ty back to Vermilion to college. So, but my girls assured me that they were going to help me today because we got to put out a lot of straw. We had 50-mile-an-hour winds with over 60-mile-an-hour gusts yesterday, and then about, I can't remember if it was 4 in the afternoon or 2, I can't remember what. Sometime in the afternoon, all of a sudden the wind stopped and it started snowing. And then we had like 3 inches of snow in no time at all. So, but everything we need straw really bad. I got a baby calf I'm gonna have to go move. Oh, it's gonna move for me, that's perfect. We have 4 calves now, and like I said, we're not to the due date yet, but like I said, I've never worried too much about due dates on Angus cattle. I've had bulls that are consistently, everything is 2 weeks early. And I've had some where they're at 283 for days, and that's all there is. But like I said, one bull, well, I've even used a 7-tall bull years ago that we bought out of the States at Lewiston, and you just counted on starting 3 weeks early and finishing 3 weeks early. So just putting out silage, and now I'll start getting straw, and my wife and daughter are going to help me. So that's a big help. I wasn't counting on that, but I guess if you whine enough about how your sons all left to go back to their own lives, then I guess they feel sorry for you. And Jessica, I've been trying not to use Jess just because she's been recovering from her broken arm. So that's what's going on. So I'm going to start getting straw, so I'll bring you back out. I just got a text message saying that everyone got back to their place. Got one earlier from Tristan, but now Ty and Wyatt are back up at school, so I'm just hauling straw down the road. Straw I'll carry 2 in the front, 1 on the back of the tractor. Like I said, I load 2 in the front, like with hay, but I don't like to bounce around with 2 because, like I said, these loaders on tractors aren't meant to do the job. You need a payloader, telehandler, something like that. Not this Mickey Mouse crap. Because like I said, I've spent lots of money on this loader after paying $25,000 to get it, to buy it. Then I've had to put in many thousands to repair it. And I see I have a issue that I'm going to have to take it apart and cut out a bushing and re-weld it in. But I'm hoping to last for a while yet. Jessica's busy cutting strings for me. I think some of these bales are froze up. I did not space them. Like these are all last year's straw bales I'm using right now, and I didn't space them out, and they rot where they touch, and then they get wet and they freeze there. So, and of course, yesterday having everything being chinooked and then dropping snow and freeze didn't help anything. So, but I'm gonna shut it off now, and I'll bring you out when I'm out cutting strings, because I don't think Jessica will get them all cut without me. I guess it'd be okay if she did, but I don't think it's gonna happen because some of these have pretty good frozen chunks on them. It's enough to make a saint swear, but not Jessica, just me. Okay, I'll see you guys in a bit. We got the cow straw. That little calf right there is Wyatt's. That's out of his heifer that he showed who won Grand Champion Female overall in 4-H this year, or past year. So we put out a dozen bales. So some are laying down, some are eating it, but 90% of them are all at the bale feeder still, eating silage. Sun's going down, we still got lots to do. Lots of work to do, but Jessica's with me. And she's already saved me a couple of hours of work by cutting strings while I hauled the bales. And she made a big difference. I just kept hauling straw bales and she kept cutting, and a lot of these bales, these are all 2-year-old bales, and they had ice on them and frozen up, and so it was a big job. But there's bouncy. Most of the cows are eating dirty winters, so we gotta go straw and feed the heifers, the little bulls, and the big bulls. So I'm gonna let Jessica out to shut this gate, and I got a bunch of frozen chunks of bales in the bucket of the tractor. Jessica tried her hardest, but some of those bales were really hard, and when you got 10 screws and a plate in your arm and you're still going to physio, that sore arm makes it tough. So I'll keep rolling, I'll bring you back out. Jessica's walking very carefully on the ice. As you can see, the other dancers are frozen in the ground, and she hates this gate because I have staples on the top and bottom of the post that hook into the loop so that the bulls can't rub the gate down. To take it out always makes her cringe. So we still have to do silage and straw for the little bulls and the heifers, and then we will do grain chores and feed horses and dogs. So we'll go get another straw bale and a scoop of silage, and then we'll feed the little heifers and straw them, and that's where Jessica's cow Princess Kate is. She has her calf in there. She's got a sore shoulder, and she was losing weight with the main cow herd, so we put her in with the heifers so she could eat more. And Jessica's another one that's got a bad, that's crippled up, that we're going to put in there. Just don't do everything we need to. Weather sometimes gets in our way, and holidays got in our way too. So I'll bring you back out when we're feeding them heifers. That's last bale for, I'm going to say this afternoon, but it's starting to look like nighttime. And there's little bulls eating their silage. So I put my loader bucket down so I don't knock a tree down on me. That's the only trees I have. And they're dead now, those little poplar trees, so hopefully they don't come down on my corral. I'll have to rent a telehandler next summer and cut it all down if it waits to fall down. I know that a lady I know in Anchorage, she hired someone to come cut down a couple of trees for her, and it was $4,500, so I don't have that kind of money, so I better go help Jess out, and I'll bring you out again. Like a broken record for me. Well, the neighbor's light helps out a little bit, but you can't see the little bulls. Just finished feeding the heifers. Sniper, load up! So, it's taken, Jessica didn't go with me to do grain because she's allergic to all this stuff. She'd already had enough problems. I told her I was good. Load up! Sniper, load up! I think he knows the camera's on. I think so. Oh, you donkey dog. Load up. There you go. Silly dog. Anyhow, so just Sniper and I. Are you ready? Yeah, you got your spot all laid down. So afternoon chores took 5 hours. Oh, did you hurt your toe? It took 5 hours. And if Jessica hadn't helped me, it would have taken at least 7. Sniper still is no good at cutting bales or opening gates. Just trouble, eh, dog? You're just a troublemaker? So, anyhow, not a very exciting video, but I was going to get some shots of all the straw. I was going to title this Straw on the Cows, but I don't know what I'll title it as. Probably BS from me. Who knows? Anyhow, I'm sure supper was done a while ago, which is okay, because you don't keep a fat boy away from the supper table very long. But without Jessica's help, like I said, it'd be another couple hours before I'd be there, so I appreciate that. During the week, she has basketball practice every day or a game, so this is Sunday, and it was nice for her to help me, and I appreciate it. So if she's watching, I love you, thank you. But be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe, and have yourselves a great day. Take care.